Piper, so good to see you today.
Good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
having us out here.
I'm glad you're here.
Good. How have you been?
We're good. We're good. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, the pool looks great.
Thank you.
It looks like it did the day we put it in a number of years ago. I just want to have a little poolside chat and ask you a few just questions about the pool and your experience over the years since we put it in, okay? So it's very casual. So first of all, this is a leisure pool Riviera model, which is a shaped pool. What do you think you like the best about the pool in terms of, features and benefits?
So the biggest thing that I love is how it's not square or rectangular. That's what we talked about. I'm like, no rectangles. I don't want it. I want something that's a little more interesting that kind of goes with our landscaping. And you took me right over and said, this is it. We agreed, my husband and I, that we didn't want anything big. So you just knew. You knew what to show me, and it's been perfect. And the other thing, and I know you've had this is your favorite color, and I love this color. It blends perfectly right in. It feels very natural here with the stone and everything that we have here. So yeah, that's
No, that's great. So the graphite gray
I love it.
You're right. That is my favorite color. I sell probably more graphite pools than most builders in the nation because I think it's a great color.
It's
it goes very well with natural elements and stuff like that. So the pool looks great. Let me ask you, how has your experience been when we think about pools, sometimes we think about taking care of them and maintaining them, right? From water chemistry to chlorine to cleaning. How has the fiberglass pool been for you in terms of that?
So it's really easy. It's just like, I was not, as you know, I had to be talked into the pool. Matt was the one that wanted the pool. Because I took care of our other pool, which took a lot of maintenance. This is nothing. I literally go look at the box. It tells me what the salt level is. And I add salt maybe once during the summer, maybe twice. We've had a lot of rain that can affect it a bit. And then I drop the pool cleaner in, the vacuum, and that's it. That's literally, I think the biggest thing is I have to clean out the little thing in the vacuum after, the loaf. But other than that, no, there's nothing. And we get some dog hair, obviously.
Yeah, of course. So that's great, and that that's what we experience with virtually all of our pools. But you just mentioned the dogs, and I want to focus on that because I'm a really big dog lover too. Particularly labs, but I love any dogs. And how has this been for the dogs, right? Because the dogs are important. They're a part of your family.
They are.
Talk about that a little bit. How has this been for the dogs?
Well, he's probably sitting at the door waiting because there's a time, he can be in when the grandkids aren't here because he will bowl them over, Sully. And they know how to get in. They know how to get out. I don't have to worry about nails. I don't have to worry about anything. Obviously watching them, but beyond that, and dog hair. And you taught us how to clean the filters and get the dog hair out. But they're in here. Two of them is particularly. Charlie's a little afraid of it, but he runs around and, corrals them. But, it's been great. Because one has the orthopedic issue. So it's so good for him.
That's right.
His joints. He'll just float like an otter in here.
That's great.
He just floats.
Yeah.
He loves when the grandkids are kicking around. But, again, he's scratches and they get hurt. The pool doesn't. It's great.
No, it's amazing. And these dogs, these labs are not small dogs, right?
No,
they're in the 80. Well, how much do they weigh?
They're about 90 pounds apiece.
90 pounds. And you've never seen any damage from their claws, nails, or anything on the pool finish itself, right?
No.
Amazing.
No, nothing. I never have. In fact, they jump in, especially Jack, he'll dive, and then, he gets a little disoriented, so he'll scratch at the side, but there's nothing.
Yeah. No, that's
So it's been great. Yeah.
Right. No, that's been great. And as far as the equipment that we provided, so we provided a cartridge filter, we provided a saltwater system and a variable speed pump and a heater. Have those items performed to your expectation? Have they exceeded your expectations? How's that been? How's that whole experience been?
Well, the salt exceeds. It's like, first of all, salt is very inexpensive. It's a great thing to just toss in the pool and it's done. The pool there really isn't for me any pool chemistry. It's just it's easy. It's a no-brainer. And what I really love is I was worried that this was going to fade. but because I don't have to use bleach or shock or any of that stuff, which I really like, our skin doesn't feel the way that it used to with using chlorine. And the other thing, especially the new grandbabies, the buoyancy of the salts, you know, they kind of bob around in the pool. It's very sweet, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been great. We love this pool.
Yeah.
We just love this pool.
Yeah.
It's been such a wonderful added benefit to us as an entire family. You know, we're very fortunate in that way to have everybody kind of pop in when they want and enjoy the pool. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's the great thing about my line of work. Really, it's a great line of work to begin because we're really hopefully changing lives one pool at a time, right? We're creating memories, or we're creating memories that will hopefully be etched into your mind forever and ever. And that is hard to put a price on, right? I mean, that's just as we all get older, myself included, I look back and I think about you can make more money, but you can't make more time.
And that's been the big thing, Clancy. This is the one thing that, you know, Matt well enough now. He's a hard worker. It's hard to slow him down.
Yep.
And the one thing that I will find him doing is out here, even by himself, just floating. Or he'll sleep out here. There's been times.
Yeah.
But the biggest joy that I see overall for Matt is when his entire family's by the pool, swimming. And we've had weddings, you know, or Ryan was married, and we had a lovely party here after. We had a long weekend with weddings, and their families were here. The new in-laws were here. It's just it unites people in a way that we've absolutely enjoyed. You know, people sit by the pool, or it's been so nice.
Yeah.
It's been so nice.
Yeah.
So nice, and you've been so lovely to work with. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Well, ditto back.
Thank you.
And it goes both ways. You and Matt are not only clients, but I consider you friends of mine. And that's the way, you know, honestly.
But it only happened because I pulled up and, you know, you were so kind to me, right? You helped me climb up into a pool and out of it. And I'm like, this is the real deal. You know, I've met sales people and been pressured, and this was not that at all.
Yeah. Well, that's always been me, right? I always try to be honest and genuine.
And you have.
I'm not really a sales guy. I'll tell it to you the way I see it. And I really very much believe in this product. That's why, you know, when I got involved 22 years ago, I really believed that there was a market for fiberglass.
Yeah,
of course, 22 years ago was a little different. That was a long time back, but today the market share, we've really taken a bite into the other businesses, where, you know, we went from a 2% market share to 26 or 28% today. Yeah. So fiberglass has made a lot of inroads, and you know, we're happy to be part of that. Yeah. And you know, working with great clients like yourself and so many others make this so rewarding to me. It doesn't feel like work.
And it feels that way to us, Clancy. That's what we enjoy. That's why I knew the day that we met you that this was the way we were going, and it was really just the relationship building that started immediately, and we really appreciate that. And we've had this now 3 seasons, and you know, we've had just little things with strange weather or something, or you know, we're on a slope, and every single person that has shown up here has been so kind to us and love our dogs, and you know, they're just positive experience. So thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Well, you know, one of the things about owning a business and having many employees, right, is that you know, you try to do your very best to mentor the workforce to be like I think they should be. So we hope that when you call the office, that the person that answers that phone is comforting and welcoming, and from our installation staff all the way up, we try to make that experience one that is professional, right? When people come here, they should be professional. They should know what language to use, and more importantly, what language not to use to offend people, stuff like that. So I like to hope I played some small part in some of that, fostering that sort of stuff that we have today. But they've been great. They really have. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, the excavating, everything. And the best part was the day that you came here, and there's our pool up on the. It was just so cool when it dropped in, and I mean, it was effortless every step of the way. You know, you had the water here. It was just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
that's what I really appreciated mostly is your word. It happened and it was done. There was no, oh sorry, no, it can't happen today, or I think we
Right.
had some weird weather that
Yeah.
had hit us a little bit, but that's how do you plan for that?
Right,
It
right,
just is
right.
what it is.
Yeah.
So other than that, I mean, yeah, it was
Yeah,
great.
it's great.
Good experience. We
Yeah.
just love it. We do.
Yeah. Well, I think honesty and transparency goes a long way. And sometimes, I'll be honest, there are times I have to make, or my office has to make a call to a customer
Well, sure.
to say that we can't make it today because of something that happened.
right.
A part didn't come in. But you're better to do that and be transparent about it and say, look, not for any other reason, but we will be there as soon as this part comes in or
Of
this
course.
component arrives or what have you. So I think we've always said that, they may not be happy, but they won't be any happier 2 days from now if you don't
Correct.
call them. So
That and just be honest. That's it. Just
100%.
say the truth, and that's then it becomes kind of more on that. Well, for me,
Yeah,
it'd be
yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean, probably more of so it would be just, oh dang, I'm disappointed, but it is what it is, right? So,
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
so,
Well, Piper, it's a beautiful day today.
It is.
I want to thank you so much for taking the time
Of course.
to do this with me. It means a lot to me, obviously.
I appreciate
and,
it too.
to Matt, who's a hard-working man, he's out there
He's out
doing stuff. Matt, thank you too, as well. You're a great guy, and just thank you so much for having us over.
Absolutely.
Okay,
We love you, Clancy.
love you
Thank
too.
so much.
Thanks. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.